We turn now to former Pussycat doll Jessica Sutta. One minute she was jet-setting the country with one of the hottest pop groups. The next she was homeless. Jessica joins us now to tell us what went wrong and what it was really like being a Pussycat doll. Jessica, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So how did things go wrong for you? What happened?
Well, it's so funny. I did an E-News special, and on the news they were saying, from Hollywood to homeless. So for 24 hours, everyone thought I was really homeless. It wasn't the case. What happened was I broke a rib on stage. My dance partner didn't hold my back correctly, so I fractured my 11th rib, and they had to send me home. But the problem with sending me home was I was on tour, and I had no place in LA or no car, so I had nowhere to go. So I had a broken rib, so I was virtually homeless. And luckily, my girlfriend took me in, and I slept on her couch, and it was really tough for me.
All right, so once your rib healed, though, were you able to rejoin the group? What happened?
You know what? When I broke my rib, it really made me take a closer look at what I wanted in my life, and it wasn't to be a part of the Pussycat Dolls anymore. It was to step out on my own and not be in the shadow of Nicole anymore.
So, what's your relationship like with Nicole? Is there some tension there? Is that why you left the group?
There's no tension. I love Nicole. I think she's incredibly talented. I've always looked up to her as a singer. It was a business relationship, so it was just time for me to go.
Were there any hurtful things said?
Absolutely not. It was always professional, and you know, she's like one of my sisters, and I love her very much.
All right, well, moving on, your group actually toured with Britney Spears. We were curious what that was like for you.
It was amazing. It was definitely a circus. There was just the biggest production ever, and it was an honor to open for her because I always looked up to her as a performer. It was really crazy.
What's behind the scenes Britney like?
You know what? I actually got the honor of seeing her as a mother. It was totally by accident. She was coming out of her dressing room to go on stage, and she was with her 2 kids, and I got to see her on a personal level, and she is one of the most incredible mothers. And she had to get in a box to go out to the stage so no one could see her. So when she went in the box, she's like, "I'm going to get my box, y'all." She gets in her box, and the baby started crying. So she got out of the box, and then she went and she consoled her child. It was really sweet to see that.
That's nice.
And it's really sad that the media doesn't capture that, because she really is an amazing mother.
Yeah, that's true. Nice Britney imitation, by the way, with the y'all.
I'm going to get in my box, y'all.
I'm going to get in my box, y'all. Just curious if we can take a step back. How did you get involved with the Pussycat Dolls to begin with? How did it all come about?
Well, I moved from Miami. I was on a soap opera, actually, with Megan Fox. She played my sister. Crazy. And then I moved to Los Angeles, and my first job was for Smokey the Bear, and Robin Anson was the choreographer. And she fell in love with me. She told me, "Cut your bangs. I want you to be in the Pussycat Dolls." And that's how I got the job.
So how long were you actually with them before you got hurt?
I was in the Pussycat Dolls for about 7 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Do you miss
It
performing
sure
with them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, deep down in my heart, I know I'll always be a Pussycat Doll, and it was one of the most incredible experiences. I traveled the world. I got to develop as an artist, and I'm very grateful for every single one of them.
Now, is it true you're working on your solo album?
I am. I'm working on my own music. I've been writing. I've been in the studio, and hopefully you'll be hearing my music very, very soon.
Can you give us a sneak peek? What can fans expect when it finally comes out?
You know what? I feel like I've been in the shadows for so long that it's my time to kind of step out. So I think I'm going to show a different side. So the theme to my album is my alter ego. So it's stepping out on my own and just creating that. I'm really excited to share that with the world.
We're excited for you. Thanks, Jessica, for joining us. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, Taryn.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. To read more about Jessica's story and all of the latest entertainment news in Hollywood, of course, pick up the latest issue of Life and Style Weekly on newsstands now. Surgery Gone Wrong with Heidi there.
ABC News Now. Good to know.